What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ checking in once again, back with another video. Real quick video, but first of all, I want to just tell y'all happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all of y'all out there, especially all my healthcare hustlers out there grinding, putting in the work. Um, Salute to y'all, Merry Christmas to y'all. I wanted to come make this video because I'm gonna say something that's probably very unpopular. It might not be that unpopular, but some people may be against what I'm saying, and I understand. And when I say this, I promise you it's not to offend. I'm just giving you my perspective. So, as I told y'all before, um, I was offered a A9 position at another facility. It was a salary position, and I'm gonna just come right out and say it. To me, salary is just a nice way of saying slavery. Now, don't beat me up in the comments when I say this, because I know some of y'all on this page are salary, and I respect that. But I just, I'm gonna always keep it raw and uncut from my perspective, you know. But in my opinion, from what I've seen and what I've gathered, and I'm not saying this in all cases, but from what I've seen and what I've gathered, salary is just a cute way of saying slavery. Because where I work at now, I see the salary employees, and they're all miserable. For the most part, they're all miserable. Um, Working long hours that in most cases you don't get paid for. Most of the salary employees are on call. It's just not worth it. And it is so difficult being a nurse that cares in 2022, because it's like almost everything is against you. And this is why I always tell y'all, you have to know your worth. You always have to be prepared, and you never get comfortable. It is very difficult being a nurse that cares in 2022, because the powers that be understand how much of a business this game is. But I feel like to get into the game, you have to have some sort, at least a little bit of empathy. You have to care about people to some degree, because if it was just strictly all about money, it wouldn't even be worth it. So that's why I make it a point, because to me, every day as a nurse is a learning experience. And throughout these couple years, my journey, I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned what matters and what doesn't. Um, but I think the most important thing I've learned was balance. Was balance, because again, I'm very driven. I'm very driven, and I know what I want. But the key is balance, and that's one thing that we don't talk about enough. Because with balance, it allows you to have a it allows you to see things clear. In my opinion, it's just my thoughts. It allows you to see things clear, because when you have balance, it allows you to see things in all perspectives. um, your employer understands how much of a business this is. So many nurses have complained about how they're not valued, and I understand. I truly do, because I'm a person um, that will go above and beyond for my patient, for my patient. But I don't go above and beyond for a company unless it benefits me. Um, and I'll give you a perfect example. You have to learn how to keep your personal feelings about it, because with business, it's never personal. It's never personal. It's only business. You dig? At the end of the day, it's never personal. So let me give you an example. At my job, you get a pay cut for picking up day shifts. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I found out. So I worked my usual 140, but I picked up more day shifts because there was more day shifts available, more than nights. Now I always knew that it was a $4 differential, shift differential at night. Um, but what I didn't know that if you were to pick up to help, it was a they would cut your pay for helping. And I looked at my check and I said, well, this doesn't make sense because why is my pay getting cut for being a help to cover for the shift that they didn't need? And I said, okay, I'll take that on the chin. Now I know I can't take that personal. Um, I missed that because I've never heard of something like that. Usually, if you are an hourly employee, your rate is your rate, um, for whatever shift you sign up for. Like if I'm a midnight nurse, I make a certain amount of money. But if they call for you to help, like if they need help and you decide to help them, I never thought that your pay could be cut for helping. Like that doesn't make sense to me. But okay, it's business. I get it. It's business. It saves them money on their end. And I have to understand that this is how business, I understood this is how business works. I don't take it personal. You just switch your game up. So because of that move, though, I'll no longer be helping on day shift because it makes no sense. I lose money because the day shifts that I pick up, I could go pick up at my other gig and make $6 more, and really $12 more because you get a $4 pay cut when you pick up on days. So it really makes no sense for me to do it. But when you go above and beyond and you care about, and you care, and that's them cutting your pay because it's business, that's why it's hard to be a nurse that cares in 2022. And then when you take a salary position, they expect you to dedicate a lot of your life to a job. And a lot of the times you have to do the dirty work because usually salary positions are for management. And I was offered the 8-hour position, but I said no. No, because that's not what I want. Makes no sense. You have to keep it in your mind. It's fine to be a nurse that cares, but if you don't keep it business first, you are going to lose. And you're going to be taken advantage of. And if you don't have the ability to adapt and understand that when you're not being valued to make a change, you're going to lose and they're going to walk all over you. And a lot of nurses are starting to understand that. This is why a lot of places can't keep staff. And eventually you would think that these businesses will get it. And some do. Some do. Not all businesses are cut like that because some of them do good, bad business. You have some that do good and some that do bad business. That's just what it is. To me, cutting somebody for helping out, cutting somebody's pay for helping out is bad business. It makes no sense to me. So, but that's fine. I don't take it personal. I just don't go out my way to help out unless it benefits me. So, and so if I want the hours and I don't feel like making the drive, okay, I'll come in on day shift. But I'm not because I'm not taking a $4 pay cut. I'd rather go make the drive and make the money elsewhere or pick up agency. Um, it don't make sense for somebody like me who's not comfortable, who is skilled, and who works hard. So you have to understand your worth. Understand your worth and realize that um, I'm not here to play games. Just like it's business for you, it's business for me. And to me, And like I said, you just got to understand. And like to me, you have to understand that if you are taking a salary position, don't let them play with you. Don't let them play with your time. Don't let them play with your money. To me, slavery is just another word. Salary is just another word for slavery. Like, real talk. And you have to understand and keep your goals at the front of your mind. Understand why you doing this, why you coming to work, why you busting your butt, why you working hard, why you stacking your money. Like, my plan is to work, to grind real hard till May, and then slow it down a little bit, because I want a certain amount in my account by May. Slow it down a little bit so I can really dedicate time to my other businesses. Because entrepreneurship is always the goal. Working for yourself is the ultimate goal. And that's what I want to do. But to me, time is more valuable than money. And it's so funny, because as you start to realize that you work and you put in the work and you grind, which you should always do. Let's not get it twisted. We future millionaires over here, but you slowly start to realize how important time is over money. Because money, you can make that. Time, you can't get back. You cannot get back. So that's why I'm not working on my holidays. I might not make it here to May. I'm going to keep it real. But I don't think any more holidays come up. New Year's I'm not working, but I'm not working on more holidays. So I plan to stick it out here until May. Just working my straight normal days. Nothing extra unless it's midnight. And it makes sense for me to do so. And if it's convenient for me. But if it's inconvenient for me in any way, I'm not doing it. So I'm going to work my regular full-time until May, keep my contingent job, and I may pick up another contingent job a little bit closer, just seeing what my options are, because I think 2 contingents in an agency might be cool. Because, no matter what, you get to fill them out. Like, I'm going to go probably Monday, Tuesday. I'll look around at some places that offer contingent, go in, look at the facility, see if I like the vibe, fill out the app, and see what's going on. So, you always got to have more than one ace in the hole, you feel me? Well, that's pretty much what I had to say. Sorry if I'm talking a little low, but I wanted to just let y'all know that time is more valuable than money. In my opinion, salary is just a cute word for slavery. And make the business of nursing work for you, because they're going to get their money's worth out of you. So you got to make the business work for you and make sure it benefits you. You worked hard for the license, make it work for you. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's been today's video. Yeah, man, let me know. Holler at me in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Again, I was not trying to offend nobody. I really wasn't. I'm just giving you my perspective. That's all. But questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment box. Hit that notification bell. Please give this video a like. It helps get the videos out to other people. It costs you nothing. So if you don't do nothing else, if you don't do anything else, get paid, young nurse, get paid. Peace.